Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Animate. This is episode 7 and we're going to be working on the legs. Now we were supposed to work on the legs last episode, but I kind of went overtime. That's the thing about animating and trying to explain is it's time consuming. Even without trying to explain, you're still going to take some time on just building a character. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, first, before we do the legs are already done. Really, they're really already done. We're gonna work on the undies. Yes, I said it. The undies. So let's do this. Let's hide this top, not top thigh, top arm and bicep, or just top arm. And let's click on the butt. Now this is the butt. The butt. Pick out your favorite color undies. I think I'm gonna go with maybe some green undies. I'll go with some light blue undies. Just draw a square. Now, you don't have to be like nothing too fancy. Too fancy. I'm just gonna blow mine up a little bit. I want mine to be a little fancy like. Just for the fun of it. And you can do what I'm doing too as well. Or you can just go ahead and do it your way. Now I'm gonna draw. Let's see. So since he's facing that way, we only need to come down to the front of the line. I don't know if y'all know about like 3D shapes. Like, I'll show you for example, just to show you. Go back to say the butt. I guess I'll do it on the butt. So like, typically when people normally draw, they'll draw these lines that'll kind of, indicate where the front of the face is, kind of like a spear. So this would kind of be like a spear. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. This will be like one side of the body and this is the other side. So notice how this side is smaller. We would just need like a smaller, well, not even a smaller, but let me show you. If I draw some undies, or that side of the undie leg, this will be the back. I'll go ahead and kind of make it look like it's oval and throw it in the back. Remember, all I'm doing is just selecting the shape and just holding the down arrow or tap the down arrow until it's in the back. Let me do it. Okay, and then if I do the same thing, just copy, paste, move it over. Just make this a little wider. Move it to about there. Just move that on over. That's kind of big. That's a bigger thigh. Then push that back. Now, since I moved that shape to the back, it's sitting on top of that shape. I actually need to move this up. Oh. So if we look at it, there we got some undies. It's a basic undies, but let me turn that back on. But it'll do. I didn't want him to just be super naked and showing his man junk. Alright, let's get to these legs and we'll work on that as we need. Actually, Those are really short. I guess it really don't matter. No, and that's really short because then he's gonna have like a really short pelvis. And that's gonna be some uncomfortable undies. Nobody wants to wear uncomfortable undies. You know, if I had a sponsorship with like Hanes or Fruit of the Looms, that would be a perfect little excerpt right there. Like, yeah, give your cartoon character these undies. And you can kind of, I don't, they're really square, so just kind of give them some shape a little bit. And you can also draw in lines, but you know, if your character's not going to be shown in its undies, then you don't really need to. This is just a little outline. Go ahead and save that. Alright, so now all we need to do is come to the top bicep. Control A to select it all. Copy. Go to actually, let's do this. Duplicate the bottom arm. Call it bottom thigh. Delete these two. Then the bottom bicep, which will be bottom leg. Put it under the bottom thigh. Put those. Do we want them on top? Let's move it down first and see. And just drag it down. It's kind of, you know. Let's pull it up. No, excuse me, voice is going crazy. But you just kind of pull it up above that, because you want your foot to stop right there. That's where the foot will stop. And there's the leg. And all you have to do is just go in and modify it a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing for the top leg and thigh. So delete. Wait, did I delete the right thing? Yes. Top bicep will be top thigh. Top arm will be top leg. You gotta love that duplicate feature. I love that duplicate feature. You just drag it on down up in there. Place it. Now I need for this to be under the butt. That way it'll be in there. Yep. I do see a problem though. You know what? We forgot to zero this out. I see a problem, but we can fix it. Okay. Where's the waistline? About there. This, wait, I got these backwards. Bottom thigh. Bottom leg. Let's switch those around. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now we need to duplicate that too. And we'll call that bottom butt. Top butt. place this above the bottom thigh, and we will remove this on top, and for the bottom butt we'll remove this and that. There we go. So now once we walk, if you have your character in these undies during a scene, when you walk, his top leg will go over these bottom pants leg or undie legs, which is very crucial because you don't want to have him walking and he's crossing this leg, but somehow this leg ends up behind this layer. It just will throw your whole cartoon off and look weird. Alright, now let's add a patch layer. This is the bottom thigh, so we need bottom leg. Go ahead and bring it down, and it works. It's about here in the center, and we need a top patch. This is gonna go to the top leg. And just make that bigger. Now I think what I totally forgot to mention this earlier on. I remember I had Animate Studio Pro 8, and there was actually a size tool. The size tool is different in 9 because it comes with it right here, and a rotate tool. So you may have to look for the rotate and size tool separate. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. I totally forgot. Alright, let's just kind of work on these legs. Thighs typically go out, and then this tool right here, you can use that to go directly to that layer. Oh, and then legs typically go like that. And the calves, give them some kind of big calves. They're normally kind of straight. And do the same thing to this side. Push that calf out a little bit and make this go in just a tad bit. And let's pull that thigh. Put that budge in the thigh. I think for these, I'm gonna give them some calves, some tone calves. So just draw that. Just a line, kind of make them tone. I mean, you can do that here too, I guess. I guess we'll do that there too. Give them some muscle. I'm just not gonna do it at once. I can actually turn this layout and a height tool off. So this is the legs portion. And we have the arms. Our character is coming together, which is great. You are on your way to animating. So we push Control R. There's our character. Now we'll be working on the hands and the legs. I mean the feet. Yep, that is our character. Don't he look good? Ladies? Y'all want to date him? No, I'm just playing. Just playing. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I believe next episode we might work on maybe just the hands or the hands and the feet. Actually, the feet won't be hard. You just draw you some feet. Bam. We're not going to draw like no detailed feet. But I do have a trick with drawing hands. And it's pretty awesome. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And also check out my other channel, which is below. Till next time. Peace.